But just a little bit of my backstory, really. I came from a family that wasn't necessarily very religious. I was christened as a younger person, as a child, as a baby. And that was sort of my introduction, really. But we weren't, as I guess, an actively religious family as such. But I did go to Church of England School, Wormley Primary School, just down the road. So I was introduced to faith, the stories of Jesus, the Gospels. But how to apply that to my life, wasn't so sure. But I knew the history, I knew the stories. So it wasn't until I went into sort of secondary school that a good friend of mine introduced me to something called Young Life. Now, what Young Life is something not very easy to describe, but he just said to me that it's a club where you play games, you sing songs, and you hear about Jesus. So I went along to see what it was like, so I figured it out, like to see things for myself, so I went along, found out a little bit about it, and yeah, first impressions, crazy games, crazy things, just any sort of games, like races of sitting on a skateboard and using a toilet plunger to pour your way along, games like that, normal games, but just games that you can really get involved with, and all the kids around you are sort of very, very sort of supportive of you, and you support them, and the leaders also. And that was one of the main things that struck me as I walked through the door of Young Life the first time, was the fact that you could just be whoever you wanted to be. You could be yourself, most importantly, and you were accepted for that, by the leaders especially. And it was this overwhelming love that the leaders gave me that made me start questioning, why are they being so kind? Why are they being so caring? And I guess in society, when you see someone being very kind to you all the time, and sort of, you think, what do they want? Obviously they want something in return. But no, and that's what got me really questioning. What was it that they had that allowed them to be like this and treat everyone so kindly and non-judgmentally? And there's something called Young Life Camp that happens once a year. It's at the moment, it's up in Scotland, and it's just a chance for kids to go on this camp, and basically where we have Young Life Club once a week here, it's basically Young Life Club every single day for a week, amongst activities of outside sort of kayaking and any other crazy paint fights, anything crazy you can think of. It's just a brilliant week where you can just let your inhibitions go basically and just be yourself amongst everyone else being themselves. And it took me about 3 camps to finally really sort of commit myself to God. The first one I sort of thought, oh yeah, I'll listen to this, and I was always very considerate of it, thinking and listening to it. I was always open, very interested to learn. But it took me a while to really find my faith. But finally I did, just through constant support and love of my leaders really. The fact that they always sort of listened to me, gave me opportunities I would never have had anywhere else. Just going out for coffee and talking with them when I had no one else to talk to, and going out to sort of watch films in the cinema with them, and they genuinely sort of just got to know me as a person. And I think that's what makes Young Life quite different, in that they're very much based on the individual, rather than just this blanket idea and sort of preaching, but more of a individual, tailored to you sort of organisation. And yeah, I guess I reap the benefits in finding Christ through them, really. It's such a wonderful organisation that just open and want to go where the kids really are, as Chris has already said. Wherever you are, if you're already introduced to faith, if you've never heard of Jesus in your life, they're there to support you every step of the way and just guide you and just be there with you. Put it into your own language and just come to you. And I guess that's what I want to emphasise, really. Yeah. I guess that's how I found my faith through Young Life, how they helped and guided me in doing so. Thank you.